Hey, Coach. So glad you found the video. Couple things. First of all, make sure you subscribe and like. Second thing, go over and check out Teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Let me show you how to put a roadmap and become a nationally ranked coach. I've done it for 30 plus years. Let me help you do that over at Teachhoops.com. Let's head off to the video.
Dribbling the ball harder, tighter, and lower. Okay?
Say that again.
You want to dribble the ball harder, tighter, and lower. So by harder, obviously pounding the basketball every single time we dribble, okay? I'm going to keep on harping. I was doing it over here to you, right? Are we pounding or are we tapping? There's too many guys that tap the basketball and they think it looks really cool, but when they actually need to explode and do something with it, or if somebody reaches and they need a quick deal to explode with the basketball, they can't do it, they lose it or turn it over, okay? Every single dribble needs to be a pound, okay? That's number one. Okay, tighter, when we're talking about that, we want to try to keep the ball inside our body box as much as possible. Okay, so when we talked about that, your shoulders, right, and your feet, you want the ball to kind of stay in between here. Okay, reason being, you can move the ball way quicker and change directions faster here instead of having the ball way out here. There's times to bring it out there, very seldomly, like when you have a little bit of space and you want to hit somebody with a crossover. But for the most part, you're bringing the ball up and getting pressured. You're about to attack the basket, okay? Anything like that where there's a defender in your bubble, the ball needs to be tight. So that way you can change, protect, okay? So the ball needs to stay tight, try to keep it inside your body box as much as possible. So that's the second thing. And then lower, thing I found, okay, after working with a lot of guys and girls with their ball handling, you're always dribbling one step higher than you think. So there's 3 or 4 different heights that we kind of talk about. There's ankle height, that's the lowest height we talk about. So that's literally right here, okay? Ankle height. There's knee height, okay? Dribbling that ball right at your knee. There's waist height, and then there's shoulder height, okay? What I found is you're always at least one level higher than you think you are. So if I were to tell you to come out here right now and dribble at knee height, you're gonna come out here and do this.
You're gonna be at waist.
You're gonna be at your waist every single time. It doesn't matter who it is. I wouldn't have said anything unless you come out here. I guarantee you would have been at waist height if I'd have told you to dribble at your knee. If I tell you to dribble at your ankle, where do you think you're gonna dribble? At your knee. Okay, it's the way it is. Okay, you're always a little bit higher than you think you are.
And where do you think most people should dribble?
I think if you're being pressured, so let's say you're dribbling the ball up the court, right? You're getting pressured, or you're attacking the basket and there's a lot of traffic. You should be at knee height. Which means you need to practice
ankle.
At your ankle. You have to think ankle, because otherwise you're going to be at your waist, and that's when the ball can get tapped out, okay? So everything we do right here is going to be at ankle height. Okay.
Which means it's probably going to creep up to knee height.
You with me? All right. So the first thing we're going to do, okay, we're just kind of going to activate both your hands. So with ball handling, I like to add, right, make it really difficult. And then by the end of the ball handling section, you're back to one basketball to you and the basketball. Okay, so you make it really hard, really challenging, and then when you come back to just having one basketball in your hand, it's like, this is easy, I can breeze through it, no problem. So we're gonna go through this entire kind of series with 2 balls, and then you're gonna come back and do it with 1 ball. Now, this is something that we've kind of done before, okay? It's not gonna be super complicated, but I'm gonna make you do it at a very high level of precision, okay? So first thing through, okay? You're going zigzags, okay? With 2 basketballs at ankle height. You're going 1 dribble crossovers, okay, all the way down to the opposite end of the court. So from baseline to baseline. You're gonna go at 45-degree angles, okay? So if I'm starting, right, this is straight ahead, my 45-degree angle would be right here. So I'm attacking here. Taking 1 hard dribble at ankle height, and then crossing, okay? When I cross, I'm changing, I'm going to the other 45-degree angle. So here, cross, here, cross. You're gonna find your rhythm, you're gonna go all the way down. So it's here, here. Keep that ball low and tight, pounding the basketball, okay? You're gonna pound it, you're gonna keep tight, you're gonna dribble at ankle height. Any questions? All right, let's do it. Pound, tight, good. All right, pause. That's my fault. I forgot to give 1 extra kind of piece. The same ball goes behind every time, okay? We've done it before, I kind of just forgot to mention it. So let's say this is the ball that you're gonna have crossing over behind every time. I'm gonna go here, that ball goes behind. Now I'm gonna come this way, that same ball goes behind every single time. So this is kind of like a dummy ball, the control ball that you're pushing right? Keep thinking ankle height. Now, slight adjustments. I want your shoulders to turn on the 45s as you go. I want you to get used to changing and turning your body. Those quick micro adjustments. So when I'm attacking on this 45, instead of staying kind of even and going like this where our shoulders aren't turning, I want you to go turn your shoulders on that 45, attack it, and then plant and turn your shoulders again. So you're keeping the ball tight. Every time you switch, your shoulders are going to turn right with the ball as you go on the 45 degree. That make sense? Bring it back, same thing, cross over. Good. Same ball behind every time. Good. Same ball behind. Oh, good. Alright, so starting to get a feel for it, okay? As you go through, the one dribble is the hardest, okay? If you need to take 2 dribbles in between to really kind of work on the change of speed and change of direction, so if you need to take 2, to kind of get on your track and catch yourself, and then go, take 2, and go, that's fine. So we're gonna do that right now just to test it. I want you to get to the point where it's one dribbling across. But for right now, where you're at, I really want to emphasize the shoulders and the ball placement, so I want to go back to 2 dribbles, okay? You're gonna do the same thing now, you're gonna go between your legs, okay? It should actually be easier to change directions because you have to get your foot out and put the ball between. So the same ball goes between every time, okay? It's always gonna be, right, the outside ball that you're gonna dribble between your legs. So you're not gonna be going this way in a game and dribble like this from here and then change directions and go that way. That wouldn't make sense, right? So always the outside hand is the ball that's gonna go between your legs. Here, here. Again, what level are we doing the dribbles at? Ankle. Ankle height. We want to do what? Under to tap it. And we want to keep it tight and loose. Tight. Between the legs. Let's get it. 2 dribbles. 1, 2, boom. Good. Boom. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Boom. 1. Yes. 1. Yes. Good. Yes. Good. Not bad. Between the legs, so it's a little bit more fluent. You ready to get that foot out there? One thing I want to say. So, you're doing a really good job of changing speed and direction. I think you're doing a good job of really kind of hitting and turning your shoulders. That's what we talked about. Ball's a little too loose. Exactly. You already know where I was going. So on that between the leg, whenever you're doing it between the leg and general, when you're getting pressure, you need that ball to stay as tight to your leg as possible. So if I'm here, I'm going between my legs. I want to keep that ball as close to my leg as possible for a couple reasons. One, right, there's protection there. If anybody reaches, the chances of hitting my leg first is pretty high. 2, it's a lot easier for me to change directions quicker if I'm here with the ball versus out here. If I'm out here and they reach, I got a long distance to cover right here to cross it over. That's the space that they can take it. If I'm here, right, and I get here and they want to reach, it's a really quick move for me to actually just put the ball right below or snap it through and change directions quick. So try to keep the ball as tight to the leg as possible. I'm going this way. Here. Instead of keeping it way out, I'm keeping the ball right on the outside of your foot. Make sense? Bring it back between the legs, same thing. Good. It's okay. I want you to wrap it, okay? So when you get here, 1, 2, the ball's gonna stay low. You're gonna have this foot in front. I want you to wrap it, keep it really low, okay? And then grab it right on the other side. So here, snap and wrap. Snap and wrap. Get that ball right behind the legs, dribble it low, keep the stance wide. That way you're still on back, okay? 2 dribbles behind the back, keep it tight. Back is the hardest to stay low with. The key is to have your feet as wide as possible. Think about it. It is almost impossible with your feet shoulder width or closer to get all the way down here, remain athletic, and snap that ball and be low. It just doesn't work, okay? But if I get here, right, and I get wide, okay, feet wider than shoulder width, this from here, I can still be athletic, snap, and push off that foot to go that way. So your key right now, especially when you're behind the back, is to make sure your feet are always wider than shoulder width when you're about to hit your move. And that'll help you stay low, okay? Bring it back, same thing. There you go. Good. Nice. Better. Good. All right. Pass me the ball. Okay. We're going to go down. We're just going to go one trip for each now. So you went down and back for crossovers between the legs and behind the back. You're going to go crossovers down, between the legs on the way back, behind and back down, and you're going to alternate coming on the way back. Okay, so just 2 full trips down and back. You're going to alternate it each time you get from one baseline.
And what's he looking to do on this one?
Right now, you're looking to do exactly what you just did, but now you're going to push it as fast as you can, okay? You're really going to focus on pounding that basketball, keeping it tight. There's no extra load now. You don't have another ball you got to worry about crossing over or anything like that. So you're looking for speed. You're looking for the 3 things that we talked about, okay? So how much faster can you go? And then keeping it tight, keeping it low, okay? And then pounding that basketball as hard as you can, okay? All the way down. Push yourself.
How many dribbles do you want?
Are you comfortable doing 1 dribble for this one?
Try one.
Okay, let's try one for the crossovers and then we'll adjust from there. Start all the way behind. I want full baseline to baseline. I want you to push hard as you can right now. Quick, good. Keep tight, body. Tight your body. Push. Hard dribble. Pound it. Good. How'd that feel?
Waist.
Try to keep it low. Remember ankle height. Between the legs is easier, okay? You really gotta get a step out there. Remember the cheetah steps we worked on when you were, wow, that's 2 years ago already. It's nuts. But, right, hit it between the legs, shoulders down, okay? When you're doing these especially, your head should be in front of your toes. Explode out to the next one, okay? Keep that ball tight, low, and pound and rock. Let's get it. Tighter. Quick. You can push harder than that. I know you got more in you than that. Let's go. There we go. Good. Much better. Push. Good. Push yourself. Got a little high towards the ankle. Feels a little better, right? Starting to get a feel for it. All right, behind the back, same thing. Remember, keep your feet wide, okay? So you want to think about you're getting low, you're wide, and you're going to explode as you put that ball behind your back. So you're going to be from here, you're pushing off that outside foot, and you're snapping, pushing it through. You want that next dribble, okay? Keep it tight, keep it low, push off the outside foot. Good grab, snap, there you go. Good, yes, low, good. Very nice. All right, now you're alternating. So crossover, between the leg, behind the back. Crossover, between the leg, behind the back. You're alternating each time. It's your last time through for this one, Drew. Push through. Go hard. Boom. Tight, keep it low. Good. Keep pushing it almost there. You're over halfway. Keep that ball tight. Keep it low. Oh, good.
All right. Hey, Coach. So glad you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and like before you leave. And also go over and check out Teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. It's got everything and a roadmap for you to become a better basketball coach. So go over and check it out. And let's head back to the next video, wherever that would be.